Introducing our new series of intimate in-person trading conferences in some of the greatest cities in America. It's Market Rebellion Live. Next up, this June in Sonoma County, California. Savor some of the finest wines in America while you level up your trading with Pete Najarian, John Najarian, AJ Monty, Ryan Mastro, and Bill Johnson. Sonoma is limited to just 25 seats to ensure every guest gets personal attention, so act now. Tickets are going fast.
Welcome back, folks. This is 3 at 3. I'm here at the Miami International Airport on my way over to Madrid. So hopefully I'll be able to bring you 3 at 3 from Madrid tomorrow with a little bit of a Spanish accent because I've been working on my Spanish. But let's get started with today's 3 at 3, which is where, of course, we cover unusual activity. Unusual activity is blocks of calls or puts. And I have a couple examples, and then we'll get into some fresh meat for today. First example, IWM. Well, continues to work for us. The options that we talked about in several times now, but the put options that we talked about, those are becoming worth more as the stock drops, or this ETF, exchange traded fund, drops. And as you can see, it's fallen by almost $4 from where we first got into these, and we still have 2 weeks to go. Another example, Boyle, this one to the upside, was just this week on Tuesday. We saw unusual activity in the 10th of March, that's next Friday, 7 calls. That was with the stock at 6. So that has moved up nicely, as you see, 34% in the past 5 days. And you can see pretty much where it was at $6, and now pushed through 7 today. Bang. Those are big winners, folks. And that's why we follow the smart money. How about this one? Man United. I had this friend on Twitter, Mike in Orlando, say, man's going to get sold for at least 5 billion pounds. That would represent a stock price of 31. Call buying all day. Well, Mike, not so much. Not yet anyway, but I'm out. So I don't really care. I mean, I hope Mike makes money on the trade, folks. I hope it goes through 31 and that Mike makes money. I'm not rooting against you, Mike, but I'm just saying, when we saw unusual put activity, that was your clue that maybe you didn't want to stay with your bet, at least in the short term, on the upside, because the smart money was on the downside. Anyway, have closed that position out. And I think we have one more here. Yes, Silvergate. How about this one, folks? look at those two purchases, the April 12.50 puts, as well as the March 15 puts. Stock traded all the way down today, 53%. When I took this screenshot, it was only down 45. So it dropped another 8% after that. Ouch. So this is Silvergate. You know what the problems are. Coinbase cut them off. I think Canaccord and JP Morgan both downgraded shares. It's a crap show. And that's the nicest way you can say it. If you want to do a little live trading with me, with Pete, with a bunch of our trainers and coaches and mentors, we will be in Napa area, Sonoma, for Market Rebellion Live. And that will be the 8th through 10th of June. It's a fabulous time. You get 2 days of live trading. Go to marketrebellion.com/Sonoma to learn more. Like I say, the 8th will have some great dinners. The 9th will have some great dinners, lunch and dinner. And then we'll do a little tours of some vineyards as well, because if you're aware of the time difference between California and New York, well, you know that California finishes trading at 1 in the afternoon. So we'll have time for a little visiting of some great vineyards that have exclusively opened up for us. We're not just going to drive down the highway and try to get into one. We've got special things planned for all of these days. 2 days of live trading. Check it out. marketrebellion.com/Sonoma. It'll be fun and you'll learn a lot. It's limited to 25 people though, so half the seats are gone already. Make sure you check it out now. June 8th and 8th through the 10th rather. Thank you. All right. Now to the unusual of the day. Let's take a look here. Let's see. CTIC. June 6 calls, stocks 540, give or take. They're buying the June 6 calls. These are three full months out into the future. Easy for me to say. 3 months into the future. So they're buying the sixes, just, call it 58 cents out of the money. Pretty easy to see the stock get a little bit of a pop between now and June, right? Look what they paid, 86 cents for the Junes. Did I buy those? No, I buy at the monies. I sell out of the money calls as it rallies. This is going to have slow time decay though, folks, because it's all the way out in June. Again, much slower time decay than the near-term options. Second one, XBI. It's a bullish three-way. Why? Because look, they bought 6,000 of the 84 calls with the stock trading 82. That's the first bullish trade. And then they sold the 90 calls against it. So the difference between 84 and 90, $6. So that's a $6 spread that they put on for basically $2. So they could have a 300% return if we're over 90. What else did they do? Well, they sold puts. And look at them. They're all the same size. 6,000, 6,000 by 6,000. 6,000 April 75 puts were sold. So they basically have a little, right around $1 on the table for this trade, folks. Not a lot, but there is a bet, pretty strong bet, that the stock goes higher from left to right between now and April. So that's just a month into the future. Bang, like that trade. Third and final, KKR, Kohlberg, Kravitz, Roberts, 5,000 June 50 puts. Somebody may be betting that if we see the Fed more active, that these guys could suffer a little bit. Maybe they have to carry some of their positions longer than they wanted to because their exits will not be as attractive. Who knows? All I know is they were buying the June 50 puts in big numbers. 5,000 is 500,000 share equivalent. We like following big trades like that, so we did. And look, they sold the June 40 puts against it. So they paid $195. They collected 35. So in other words, they're only in it for $1.60 for that 50-40 spread, that $10 spread for $1.60. So that's $160 for something that could go to $1,000. Bang. I like that trade, folks. I am John Najarian. Make sure you check out our work at marketrebellion.com/get started. That's marketrebellion.com/get started. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this, and please tell a friend. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll be in Madrid. Bang.